Thanks to Greg at EgoSoft for providing me with the keys to the X4 Tides of Avarice, Cradle of Humanity, and Split Vendetta expansions. Space. It's pretty big, and there's a lot of it. These are the voyages of Captain Sokka. My mission? To start with one ship and 10,000 credits, and make a name for myself. Will I trade? Will I fight? I don't know. But join me, won't you? This is X4, a roleplay series. Sokka's log 8250217. Upon learning it was Maestro's brother who was apprehended by the Ministry of Finance, we had a decision to make. Do we help Axiom and his station hacking research? Or do we help the Ace and get him a better ship? We decided to help Axiom, and he pointed us to a lockbox with a security apparatus inside. We delivered the security decryption system and then informed Maestro. He plotted a course directly to the station where his brother was being held and gave Axiom and I our instructions. Axiom flew us to the station, and there we found Lu Taka in a holding cell. Using our spacesuit, we navigated the interior of the Woodworm Scrub station and got to the 3rd level. We found an escape ship called the Raven Prototype in which we made our hasty escape. However, the Ministry of Finance was outside waiting for us. Chris Mellard gave us an ultimatum. Turn over the pirates and land on her ship, or land on the Arcadian Endeavor with Lu Taka and fight our way out. We called in the Tiger's Claw group, and Delilah's swan song finished off Miss Mellard's Phoenix. We made a hasty exit from 18 billion and re-met up with the pirates in Windfall. Now we set our sights on the undiscovered Avarice system. All right, Mr. Slammer, get the Excalibur ready for takeoff. We are going to someplace new today. And hello again, everyone, and welcome back to Sokka's Space Vlogs. And last time we helped Axiom, the Ace, and Maestro achieve their means. In the meantime, what I've done is I've tried to build up some relations with the Ministry of Finance. Right now we are sitting at -1, trying to get that built back up. Right now I have the Amazon also working the local sectors here, particularly in 18 billion. There's some Ministry, a wharf, and a shipyard here. Hopefully the Amazon can do the work. There is Lydia right there. Just trying to do some trades and whatnot. We were actually jumped by a member of the Ministry off camera. Essentially that dude with the slick back hair that apprehended Maestro's brother. Yeah, he and a few fighters jumped me in Grand Exchange, actually. So quick dispatch there. Just trying to keep that relationship up with the Ministry. We certainly don't want to make any enemies, because that hurts trade, plus that puts our trading ships at a little bit of a risk of flying next to any Ministry stations and Ministry patrols. So we're avoiding that like the plague, but what we are not avoiding is Avarice, and that is where we are heading today. And because I don't know what awaits me on the other side of this jump gate, I have taken command of the Excalibur. We don't have a fighter escort. Maybe we should have brought a Gladius, but we should be okay when we make the jump. I'm not anticipating anything bad on the other side of this gate, and if there is, we're just going to turn around and hightail and regroup and see what we can do. All right, nice and shallow. Here we go into Avarice, and
Mayday, mayday! Ship bestowed in perpetuity, inbound for Tidebreak. Major engine failure. Need engineers for repairs.
We got you, buddy. Where are you?
Negative. Bestowed in perpetuity. Tide is inbound.
Tide?
Scramble a volunteer rescue team. How many occupants?
Just me. Negative on the rescue mission. I will get it to work.
Call again should you change your mind. Good luck.
All right, so it says we have a new mission, but I don't see it.
Engineers out there, please hurry to my location.
Where is your location, sir?
In need of repairs. Please report immediately.
Greetings, fellow denizens and voyagers. This is Tidebreak, the station built into an asteroid so massive it withstands even the most vigorous of tides. It looks like our star is especially shiny today. If
Oh, that
you're
don't
not
sound
already
good.
accommodated at one of our safe havens, or on the way out of the system, we now strongly advise you to engage your travel drive and haste into safety. Of course, we at Tidebreak recommend our own establishment, the Drifting Buoy, for your visit. That's it for now. Fly safe.
Aha, got that mission selected. So the RIP Tidebreaker's defense platform is here right by us, but we
Pelican, Vanguard.
are going to head to this Pelican and see if we can help our Talati friend. We don't have any engineers on board this particular vessel, but I'm a bit of a repair person myself, so let's get over there and see if we can help.
An engineer. Wonderful.
Yep, I'm here. What do you need?
Do an EVA and try to fix the remaining engine. I am trying to fix something with the engine control from in here.
All right, let's repair it. An
Cerberus,
Argon
Vanguard.
travel engine. Now, these travel engines usually pack a lot of hull to repair. So let's get to
Pelican, Vanguard.
the Pelican down here and see where this engine is. All right, helping out this Talati here.
That should be sufficient. I will try to start the engine.
Okay, go ahead.
Better stay clear of the exhaust.
Yeah, I'm backing up, buddy.
Cerberus, Vanguard.
Matter of fact, oh geez.
Oh no. No. Something broke.
You need me to fix it?
Warning, engine failure. Evacuate vessel to prevent loss of life.
No, we can still do it. I
Okay.
have figured something out.
What's that?
Broken wiring is interfering with the engine control. You can access and repair some of those using your spacesuit. Please hurry.
I'll do my best. Holy crap. Okay, we've got some signals to repair. Let's get to the first one. All right, there's one there.
Great. That shines some light on the other issues. Keep repairing. I will try to think of some way to fix it from in here.
Multiple systems critical. Destructive stellar event imminent.
Oh, great.
Evacuate immediately. Danger. Life support system failure. Evacuate immediately.
Convince Dagobus to abandon their ship. Dude,
Repairing. I will try to think of some way to fix it from in here.
your life support is
It has
failing.
not failed yet. There is still time.
There's a hazard.
All right. It looks like I have to cut my losses. I will evacuate to your ship. Please pick me up.
All right,
Please pick me up. I'm floating here.
cool. All right, so let's get aboard the Excalibur.
Hello.
And we will pick up our Talati friend. All right, 20 meters away, it looks like he is on approach. Then we can get back to that station and help him out. Come aboard, buddy.
Requesting docking permission.
Yep, you're all good. All right, so we picked up a passenger. Good thing that we brought the Excalibur for the room, and good thing we weren't loaded for bear as far as crew goes.
Quick, we need to escape the looming tide. Let us head to Tidebreak. It was built to withstand the event. I also have an acquaintance there who I would like you to meet.
All right, dock at Tidebreak. We can definitely do that, and it is right towards the thing that's about to explode. Outstanding. Yeah, so docking queued. Apparently there are a lot of ships trying to get at this place. Hopefully the star behaves until we can get down into the landing bay.
Docking granted.
And set her down. So a successful day. Hopefully these shields on this station hold up to whatever it is getting ready to happen.
Successfully docked.
Ah, Tidebreak. You feast for the eyes. Protector of people. Home of profit.
And we like profits.
Friend, I made it.
I see that. But where is your ship?
Out there. Not too far from the station.
Out there, you say? I see. Out there. So, you need a new one? How much can you advance me?
Oh, I like her.
say you will get a share of the first profits.
Sure. You can make that acquisition. I know you do not accept handouts. I have something cheap for you, but claiming it is a bit hands-on.
Maybe
A
I can help?
scrapyard salvage.
Yes, one of those.
You know, I am an inexperienced pilot. I will probably not get it out of there without major damage.
Oh geez, the wave is coming.
There it is. Always a sight to behold.
There goes my property.
Is your friend over here a better one?
He sure is. Picked me up in my spacesuit and got both of us out of there.
Yes?
Brilliant! That's settled then. I will be on my ship. You can meet me there, once you are ready for a salvage adventure.
Thank you so much for helping me.
No problem. And what is this about the scrapyard?
The scrapyard is certainly a bleak sight to behold. It is a place where the Syndicate dumps stripped ships after their collecting sprees. But stealing from the scrapyard is one form of payback. Good luck on your journey.
All right, well, pleasure to be assistance there, Dagobus Lahubasis Eurylos III. And we have another mission. Go to Rip Raleigh container ship. Oh! So you're giving me this one, or at least I'm taking control over it. All right, let me take a look at this thing. I haven't seen it, or a class of ship like this before. All right, so I imagine this is Ebby's ship, if I had to make a guess. Huh. I wonder what the capacity of such a medium ship would be. I wonder if it would be worth it to send some of these to my shipyard. All right, let's get aboard.
Raleigh, container.
Hi, Ebby.
Ready to rummage?
Yeah, let's rummage. I'm ready. Let's do it.
Wonderful. Let's wait out the tide and fly off straight after.
Oh, you mean rummage out in space. Got it.
That one looks suitable. I'll drop you off as close as I can. Good luck from there. Once you're in, go to the pilot seat and start flying immediately.
Immediately?
Even better, charge the travel drive.
Gotcha.
Once the laser towers recognize that this ship is back online, they'll almost certainly try to shoot you down.
Oh, thanks for the heads up. Okay, so a few laser towers won't be too awful bad, I don't think. Yeah, it looks like there's a bunch of dead ships out there. Yes, that certainly is a daunting sight. I can see what they mean by the scrapyard. Yes, the Excalibur is actually in Tidebreak in storage. Outstanding. So we didn't lose our ship, and Mr. Slammer is not taking off and heading back to the Tiger's Claw preemptively. So that's a good sign. But man, oh man. Yeah, just getting closer at these skeletons of ships. Oh, is that an old eye? Tell you what, with all this scrap, if we're going to learn how to do scrap, that may make our system very profitable. Oh, I think I see our ship. Yeah, we've got a few of those. We know how to fly
What are
that.
you waiting for? We're here.
You just got here, Abby. Slow your roll.
To claim the ship, find and scan a signal leak using your spacesuit scanner. Once you've done that, you will be able to dock.
All right, just coming up below.
Whoa! Do you see that behemoth? I want that one.
I don't see the behemoth.
Sorry to inform you that this product is currently unavailable. The display piece is sadly defunct, and, if I may add, quite above your price range.
One can dream.
It has also been occupied ever since the Syndicate confiscated it. Apparently it was too ambitious and militaristic for us Rakers, which is why it changed hands. However, they never figured out how to connect turrets to it without blowing them off, so it has been sitting here under construction for an eternity or two. Heard the current occupant is a rather unfriendly fellow, so better stay clear of it.
So whatever that monster is, it's behind the station there. We can sort of see the back end peeking out, but let's stick to the task at hand. We have our signal leak just right here by the docking bay, and this should allow us to hop right on in. All right, sweet. J.P. Morgan's knife.
Vanguard.
That's an interesting name for a ship. All right, teleport to. All right, yeah, we've been on a bridge like this. So get out of here as fast as possible, you
The
say.
first laser tower just came online. You better hurry out of there before they blow you up.
I got travel mode on. I don't exactly know where those laser towers are, but we have no
Before
shields.
I get noticed. Good luck, pilot.
Yeah, I
It was
got
nice
you.
knowing you.
Girl, I'm gonna be fine. All right, so the Vigor Syndicate keeps safe. And then there is that Vigor Earl King. Gotcha. All right, so Ebby is on her way. I believe we are clear of the laser towers, so we can take a nice wide approach and get back to Avarice. Kind of feels odd to fly all alone out here, but yeah, let's make our way there
Avarice.
and see if we can drop this off for our new Talati friend. Yeah, and already the laser towers are firing over there, but we are going to be 1,500 meters per second as we fly by. I don't think they're going to have a bead on us, but a massive wrecked behemoth hanging out behind that station. Very interesting indeed. Huh. Nice meeting you here, Excalibur. Mr. Slammer, what exactly are you doing, good sir? Are you heading... Okay, so he is heading back to the Tiger's Claw. Tell you what we'll do. We will have, instead, Mr. Slammer, defend JP Morgan's knife. All right, so now Mr. Slammer got himself out of the docking bay, and he's going to be following us at least to where we're going, and then we can just hop a ride back with him. Yeah, thankfully we haven't upset the Vigor Syndicate at all. Otherwise, that would be making this trip back to Avarice a little bit more difficult, as if Avarice wasn't difficult already. Let's make the jump. And it kind of looks like we're dropping it just on the outside of Tidebreak. So we'll probably get up, transfer the controls, and hopefully Mr. Slammer will be nearby, that we can hop on the Excalibur and continue on. This may be the start of a good financial relationship. Maybe he can point us in the direction of one of those weird tractor ships. We certainly don't have one of those, and as I was saying before, if the Xenon leave wreckages behind in our space, Fort Brock takes out a metric crap ton. All right, yes indeed, so we do have to leave the ship. So we will get up, and hopefully Mr. Slammer is on his way, yes indeed. All right, warp back to the Excalibur.
Is everything all right with the ship? No unexpected malfunctions?
Nope, you are good, sir. It is yours. JP Morgan's knife.
Wonderful. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Well, nothing really for us on that station just yet, but I do see a highway out in front, and that should take us to parts undiscovered right over here. So let's go ahead and hit up that highway and see where that takes us. All right, so we've got traders coming out of it. That's a good sign. If we didn't see any activity coming from this highway, it might be like a Xenon sector or something on the backside of this thing. So let's make the jump and see where we end up. Oh, we're really close to the star.
Entering Avarice 1.
Avarice 1, and I cannot see a thing. I do see a defense station, though. Oh, it's our buddy.
Greetings, friend. I am currently at a station and will talk to the manager soon about trade and profits.
Copy that.
To my eager consumption of negotiation technique guides, I am sure to strike a great deal.
Are you going to
You
let
should
me
come
in on?
too.
Yes.
There is profit to be made, and I may be able to teach you a thing or two about trade negotiations.
Color me intrigued, sir. All right. Head to the RIP Scrap Processing Factory. All right, so 303 kilometers away. Yeah, sounds like this dude might be helping us out and getting our feet wet in Avarice. And hopefully, the Big Bang doesn't go boom. And now Mr. Slammer is bringing us on into that scrap processing factory, and scrap processing is something that we haven't done yet that I'm interested in seeing on how it works. We stand to make a lot of profits, as our friend Dagobah says.
Affirmative. Requesting permission to dock.
And I tell you, if you aren't issued sunglasses when you come to this system, make sure you bring some. All right, Mr. Slammer, keep the engine running. If you go into storage, no worries. I'll be right back.
Cerberus, Vanguard.
He says before he is brutally killed on the deck of the processing station by Dagobah.
Hey, the negotiations have not yet commenced. Please come, as I am eager to repay you for your troubles.
I was just kidding about Dagobah being a murderer. Oh no. Is one of these dark alley? No, sales office. Okay, that seems legit. Tell you, if Dagobah was wanting to meet us in a dark alley and to repay us, that sounds ominous.
Hello. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Dagobah Lahubasis Eurylos III. Let's get right to it. How much did you say you want to pay for these hull parts?
I know it is
battery
a low
fitting?
price, but hear me out.
Battery fitting.
You are practically swimming in those wares. They take up storage space and hamper your production.
I like his
Eager
approach.
buyers like us are doing you a favor.
Yep.
I'm not sure where you got that idea from, but we will have to turn down that offer.
Oh.
It is not profitable for our station.
Point upwards, dude. You gotta go up higher.
I believe we can come to an agreement.
Sure, but the price needs to be higher.
Yes, I see. However, it needs to stay below Commonwealth prices.
Indeed.
Yes, we can go quite low.
Yep. Supply and demand. Thumbs up. You're good.
Brilliant. Then we have a deal.
Great! I will arrange everything, and you can get your trading ships going. It is nice doing business with you, Mr. Dagobah Lahubasis Eurylos III.
Nice. Got that done. What up, girl? Rena. Good engineer. Could I convince you?
there.
2 million. You're a good engineer and a decent pilot, ma'am. Why not? Let's splurge. I'm a bit of a sucker. We'll get her on board the Tiger's Claw as a service crew.
Great. I look forward to my first assignment.
I look forward to seeing you on the Tiger's Claw. Cool. All right. So let's see. We've got mail, or at least a message. I wonder if that was Dagobah sending a clandestine text message here. Ooh, promotion ceremony with the Riptide Rakers. That's what I like to see. All right. So hey, Dagobah, what's up?
This went really well.
I think so
I do not
too.
believe that we could have achieved a lower price.
I agree.
And we are undercutting the Commonwealth.
Good for everybody.
We made a great team.
I think so.
Now it is time to make some profits.
Gotcha.
Buy wares at this station and find profitable trades on the market. Shipyards and wharves should be profitable buyers.
That's what I'm thinking.
Now look for the highest bidders and make a fortune.
All right, buy 400 units of hull parts. All right, Miss Weeman. I know that name. We will take 400 units of hull parts, if you please. Mr. Slammer, if you please. Oh crap, 146? This might be a job for the Amazon. And in the meantime, we'll get Mr. Slammer to intercept for Commander Alpha back on the Tiger's Claw. We should see him take off sooner rather than later. There are the Bombay doors. Mr. Slammer will head that way, and we'll just have some lunch on the Tiger's Claw and then join Miss Lydia when she gets close to the station. Hey Lydia, good to see you again. Thanks for coming. Welcome to Avarice. This is a hostile star, so be mindful of that. We'll be heading to this hull part factory here. I have a good friend named Dagobah that helped negotiate a very low price for us. So when we get here, we'll be buying 400 hull parts and then seeing if Dagobah wants it to go to a certain place, or there is a wharf not too far from here that might like these hull parts. So I'll keep you in the loop. All right, Lydia, just to make sure that this goes out without a hitch, I will do the buying. So I will take command if you please. Don't go too far, you'll be right back. All right, buy 400 units of hull parts. We can do that. Trade. And 400 hull parts, and this looks like the, yeah, that's the trading lessons mission. We'll go ahead and confirm that, get those trades completed. And then once it's finished, we'll get old Lydia back on and see where it wants us to go.
Wonderful, partner. You have made a decent profit selling this ware.
I actually haven't sold it yet. So, yeah, Lydia, if you'd be so kind, I'd rather you not be here. So just in case, why don't you just trade with the Ministry Shipyard, those 400 hull parts, 15% profit. And then you can go about your business.
To the following position.
Confirmed.
All right, be careful on your way out. This star might go. So, you know, get out of here as fast as possible and then resume your duties, please. All right, the next thing we can do is get promoted to Tide Runner. So we'll go ahead and talk to Abby Hinder. Set that to active, and Mr. Slammer. Aha. So we are going to have to head that way. Outstanding. So we'll be back to Avarice and then getting promoted and hopefully not getting blown to smithereens. So Mr. Slammer, if you please, I have a destination for you in mind. As the fastest ship on the Tiger's Claw, I hired Mr. Yano and the Eclipse Vanguard to take me out to my promotion ceremony. But there is the Amazon there. Lydia did make it out of space with those hull parts with nary a scratch. But I do think the tide was flowing as her main objective was to flee. So hopefully we don't run head smack first into a tide before we get promoted. All right, in Avarice now, everything looks good. And he isn't fleeing, so that is a positive sign. We just want to make sure, nope, flying and waiting. Mr. Yano doesn't see the wave coming, so it looks like possibly clean sailing to our promotion ceremony. And of course, keeping an ear out for our friend Dagobus to see if he wants to talk to us once again. And I do believe the shipyard is right in front of us according to our mission marker here. So we're passing the defense platform, and straight ahead should be Addie Hinder in the shipyard. Although that's a good tactic, hiding your shipyard right in the sun. That way you can't really see it from a distance, keeping it fairly safe. Safer than running into a, there you go, Mr. Yano. Safer than running into a block of ice, that is for sure.
I believe I have found another huge opportunity in the meantime.
Dagobus!
Let us meet up again. You know the Protection is the ware that protects stations in Avarice from being damaged by the tide.
I wondered how that worked.
We are on a station which cannot afford a shipment for the next tide. Mismanaged stations like these are a great opportunity for profits, as the managers will have to agree to suboptimal deals, allowing us to trade favorably.
Makes
He
sense.
is currently talking to Brantley North River, whose company produces and sells their patented Protection. Let us walk in and see how that turns out. If it does not go well, we have an opportunity to offer them the deal of our lives.
Yeah, makes sense. Sort of corner the market. All right, hold here, Mr. Yano. I'm going to need you in a second, so don't go taking off just yet. All right, let's meet up with their faction representative, not our faction representative, and get our promotion for the Riptide Rakers.
It's good to see you, friend.
Many among us have been watching your work with great interest and wanted to reward you for it. As such, I'm pleased to present you with a new rank as a token of our appreciation. Of course, we will also reward you with benefits. These benefits are linked to your rank, so they will be lost should you turn against us. But given how you have helped us out in the past, I do not see that being a real worry. I hope you find these rewards fitting to the work you've done, and that you are able to make the most of them. Once again, we really appreciate what you have done for us so far. We look forward to working with you more in the future. Good
And
luck
to
out
you
there.
as well. All right, so we got our promotion. I don't see our ship sitting over there. Did he take off? No, he didn't. Good. All right, so back to our Eclipse Vanguard. Thank you, Eddie. All right, Mr. Riano. Our next point of call is over here past the wharf, if you please.
The ship will be undocking soon.
Yep, proceed.
Can I help?
Yeah, and hopefully that star doesn't go boom. But we do have some mail now. And this is probably telling us that we have, yes, been promoted to Tide Runner. So what exactly does that do in the grand scheme of things? So Tide Runner is the intermediate module license, the military ship, and the military equipment license. So what kind of ships do the Riptide Rakers have that we could be interested in? So 2 courier ships, the Raleigh Condensate, and then for medium, we have the Manticore Tug. All right, so that's the ones that I've been seeing tractoring everything around. Outstanding. All right, so we'll finish this up by speaking with Dagobas and seeing if we can get the sole contract for Protection, I think was what he was calling it. And there is our scrap processing facility. Go ahead and dock and wait. Remove this order. And Captain Riano, go ahead and dock up if you please. So I can see those new modules down there. Hopefully those are square pegs that we can fit in a square hole. Yeah, hopefully old Dagobas will teach us. Mr. Riano. Sure, you do you, man. Hopefully Dagobas can teach us about scrapping. All right, thank you, Mr. Riano. Like last time, don't go running off without me, please. All right, to the sales office. And we'll see if we can do some more wheeling and dealing. Maybe gets a good price on this stuff. Dagobas!
Yes, I understand. You cannot afford Protection for the next cycle. But that's really not my fault, and I have to look out for my company.
Your company needs hard-working people like us to sell that Protection too. Is there any deal you'd be willing to make? Anything we could negotiate for that Protection delivery? You cannot just leave us to the tide.
There is just nothing I can do for you. Good luck with that tide, and good profits in the future.
Good luck with that tide.
An opportunity here.
I am here to help you secure funds for your Protection payment. For a price, of course. If you have wares to sell at the minimum market price, we will buy everything.
We don't have anything for you, Vulture. Besides, selling out wouldn't cover the cost.
I see. Maybe we can try and secure your funds for future favors. We will be back.
All right, buddy, so what do you got in mind?
Friend.
All right, so what is Brantley North River?
The greatest businessman in tidal space. Once we are big enough, we will be able to negotiate deals with such people on a regular basis.
Sounds good. And can I pay in advance?
That would be illegal. We cannot take payments from you. You see, the Syndicate forbids foreign aid to encourage a free and competitive market.
All right, so what is your plan?
We will have to talk to the Syndicate about a loan. That is what they are all about. I know about one of their communication beacons in the area. You need to get close to establish communications. Be quick about it.
All right, so a Syndicate communication beacon. All right, Dagobas, I'll be right back. And Mr. Riano is going to keep the engines running, and we will pick up here next time. But yeah, interesting system, and we made a potential good friend and business partner. Always profitable to know the right people, and we'll be picking up from right here next time. But yeah, this has been fun, and I'll see you next time. See ya.